Hello everybody, I'm back, and we're back to Skyrim. I'm Loomis, and today we're going to be heading to Riften, I think. I think that's where we're heading before my holiday. With any luck I saved outside the gates, but that's probably just a lie I told myself. Hey Buzz, how you doing? You having a good day? Oh, looks like I saved inside the gates. This is Riften, I assume. I have a mini nuke launcher yet? I have several. I have two mini nuke launchers, Buzz. One is my left fist and the other is my right. Grudgingly accepted to do a quest. That doesn't sound like me. How you doing, Phoenix? Good to hear from you.
Yeah, but it's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you were down there.
Go away if you know what's good for you. Go away if you know what's good for you.
A quest? What sort of quest would lead me to this kind of place? I don't remember in the slightest what's going on.
You lost?
Yes, actually.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
I mean, I wasn't looking for a handout, but if they're just going
That's what you're
free...
doing.
Sorry. Stairs are difficult. I'm getting used to the controls still. Not your best time? Oh, sorry to hear it, dude.
Voley's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Maybe could feed the poor with these 3 entire cheese wheels he's got in his basement. But this is elder cheese as well. 6 entire cheese wheels. Nobody deserves this much cheese. Have you still not managed to have a pizza, Buzz? It's hard times.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
Yes, actually.
That's the wrong answer. Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout.
I think when we entered here I got a whole conversation about the Thieves Guild, but I don't remember that now, so please refresh my memory.
If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
I mean, I don't want to get in on that action, but okay.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do
Challenge
exactly
accepted.
what she says. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
I should go thank the Dark Brotherhood. Occasionally they send me like a magical dagger and some leather armor. It's very generous of them.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
So
Be
the
seeing you around.
appraiser. Yeah, suicidal courier. Is there any other kind?
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Chandra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I
Yeah,
was able to work out a
just
deal
tell me
with
quickly so I can go
some
after her and
small
kill
tag
her.
harnesses.
No,
I
no.
borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Where's the kill Sapphire option? Help you pay off your debt?
You will? Oh,
Hey Steve,
you.
how are you doing? The hair hath returned. It has.
yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope
Yeah,
to
but
open
nobody
my own
likes the
stable
meat
someday,
minion, Phoenix.
but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Can you hook me up with 3 horses if I deal with this?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Oop. Team meat
What
does.
in the name of oblivion do you want?
The
Excuse
return
me?
of the dragons is not mere
I
coincidence.
don't have time for idle
This is
chit-chat.
one of the
What is it?
signs.
Of course.
Signs that Lady Mara
Never
is
done an
displeased.
honest
Excuse me?
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Eh, lass?
Where the heck did she go? Walked off while I was mid-conversation with her? Okay, we're at war with the Blackbriars. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so? I can't take this. Oh, thank you. Divines
New
bless
around
your
Riften?
kind heart.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I
Okay.
don't know why I bother.
Yeah, you doing alright, Steve?
Yeah. What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his debt. I
Cool.
hope we bump into each other again.
Really? I just walked in here and threatened to kill you unless you abandon a
I already
lucrative
said Shadra
contract.
doesn't owe me a thing,
And
so get off my back.
Your response is that you hope to work with me in future.
Looking for
Interesting.
work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
That sounds like it would annoy the Blackbriars, Simon.
Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Welcome to Riften. Yeah, it's obviously going to be one of those places.
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Is it because he sold her favorite horse?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
I'm fairly sympathetic towards that.
I'll meet you outside of town.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Never
You
done
get
a
off that
honest day's
table.
work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lass?
You're talking to me.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Excuse me? Almost all the money I made by working hard at a smithy.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business.
Okay, I hate this town. This is my least favorite town. Screw you.
Take a hint, lass. You want to make some coin? Come find me. Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Talking to me or chewing a brick. Either way, you lose your teeth. Phoenix, I hope you appreciate the incredible restraint I'm showing in that there's so many people I've not shouted into a wall yet.
Are you feeling sick? New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishing.
Yeah, I can't stand this place.
Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
I mean, come on, everybody in this town has been awful. I've not spoken to a single good person so far. This guy might be the exception.
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me.
He's not offended me yet.
The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
I mean, I'm a wanted man in Markarth, but hey, I've never let that stop me before.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
Appreciate the writing of Endwell a bit more. Okay. People are more likable? Less intensely insulting?
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving
It's
away
true, the
business.
city is the biggest dump I've
Paltry
ever been
amount of
to.
coin that I place in the charity box at the temple
And I've
is
been
the
to
least I can
Winterhold.
do to help.
Less tone deaf, less patronizing, okay. That does sound like an improvement.
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons for Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
I was prepared to give this guy a few thousand gold to help with his charity, but apparently he's not interested.
Remember to give at the temple.
Well, he's got his own business and stuff. He probably doesn't care about small change.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
Oh, you're a mage? I'm now less interested. I've already got a good mage.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss. They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs. And by Talos, I'll not lose anyone else. Lelia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
You know, I have this important mission to beat the heck out of you, but you know what, dude? You're alright by me.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
I don't remember why I'm supposed to beat you up anyway. It's just on my... I've just got your name on my quest list. Causing trouble for someone around Riften. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't care. I like the guy.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
Ooh, rumors.
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town.
Yeah. I mean, who needs Ulfric's help to kill all the Imperials? I'm doing great at it.
Never heard of anybody like that. But if you want to hide out in Riften, the Ratway's where you'd be. There's a sort of tavern down there, the Ragged Flagon, where all the lowlifes in Riften get drunk and knife each other. You might try there, if you can get through the Ratway alive.
Never heard of anyone like that. You've never heard of an old guy in Riften. Wow, this town is brutal. Nobody dies of old age in Riften.
Take a look.
That's not how this works. Yeah, people around here are hardcore. Too bad I'm probably gonna have to kill them all, which only proves that I belong in Riften, I guess.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Cool.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Where are we going?
Glad to see you finally came to your senses.
I am gonna yeet you through a wall if you don't shut up. Gosh, I hate this town. Stop talking to me.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
To be honest, at this point, I think even Punisher would be disappointed in my alignment choices. But yeah, Batman would be very distressed.
If you've got the coin. You're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
A new raid alert? Ooh. Is it just replacing the other one? Are you doing like different raid alerts for different numbers?
Welcome to the Bee and Bar, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
It's dropping by the minute, Phoenix. Just replacing the old one. Okay.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me.
I look forward to seeing it then,
Like
Steve.
Marsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask.
I mean, I know I've got 3 flawless amethysts just sitting in a cupboard. That's, it's not going to be a difficult one. Still not streaming for a few more days. Are you sure I couldn't convince you to start a stream at, say, 25 past 4? So I can see a new raid emote? Can't read either of the gold bars at the top. Is that a personal problem? No, let me crank those sizes up. It's hard to judge how readable they are. For other people's screens, I guess. How does that look? Is that any better? Oh, I need to reset the sub goal, don't I? It's a new month. Why does it say 1 day to go? Oh, minus 40 hours to go. Yeah, that's a little late. How many days are there this month? There we go. The goal is back to 0. $31. That is too many. There's too many days for a month. How come there's so many months as 31 and then February is stuck on 28? They couldn't move some of the days over? The calendar was badly planned. And they should have stuck with 10 months. Hecking Romans, right? They're the ones who established all this base 10 crap, getting rid of good old classic base 12. But then they established a system of 10 months, and then they add 2 more.
I have other things to attend.
Shut up, I'm talking to you. It all needs reworking. It's no good.
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Every wedding ring has 3 flawless amethysts? That sounds pretty expensive. I'm guessing the lower classes amongst your people don't get married very often.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you.
Interesting.
Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top.
Interesting.
Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Oh man, Cliff Racer was one of my favorite cartoons. Loved that show. The hits should be represented by a citrine instead. Yeah? Are they yellow? Are hists yellow? Or in different games is it established that they use citrines? Maybe they have different customs amongst different groups of Argonians. Not every Argonian's going to be the same, right?
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should
Aside
live
from
in the
histories
rat
are
way with the
orange.
rest of the trash.
Okay, makes sense.
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
He didn't explain why it's an amethyst. I mean, it might not be a color thing. I don't think this guy is the same color as an amethyst. Mara smiles upon you. Argonian colors are typically fond of purple. Oh, okay. Is purple the most common color of Argonian? Purple represents the people and orange represents the host? Oh, it's the purple of Argonian clothing. It's not the color of Argonians. I was going to say. No, that seems like a bit of a... That is a tunnel we could go down. If purple represents Argonians, but only some Argonians are purple. Okay, it's like the official color. And it might just be that purple dye is easy to get there. Like, that was often a thing. A region would have access to a good source of one particular dye, and like everybody will wear that color. Okay. The Temple of Mara's willing to do their traditional marriage. That's nice. I guess this isn't my room. Probably this one is my room, I don't know. Just opening doors and seeing what's through them. Because I have very little respect for other people's property, I guess. You okay, dude? You following me around?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. Is there something I can do for you? 3. First is...
How do I buy one of your special drinks?
Last and only for... Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Oh, here we go. I gotta try one of each, right? Also, give me 3 cliff races. Like I say, big fan, big fan.
I have other things to attend to.
Go on then. Deliver my message to Sibi.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Oh my god.
Ah, you're back. What have you discovered?
No offense,
Safe
but
travels.
you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
You.
What in the name of oblivion do you want? Out of my way.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you.
The NPC has a 2-minute attention span.
Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
I mean, with the right magic sword, you can do both at once. Yeah. My 5-minute attention span makes them look like a joke.
I don't have time for idle chit-chat. What is it?
When you least expect it, I'm going to kill you.
Look, I already
Just
said
so you
Shadra
know.
doesn't owe me a thing, so
And
get off my
therefore
back.
expect it a lot, I guess. See, I'm planning ahead, because now she expects me to kill her, so I can't kill her right now. Thus giving me a reason to stay peaceful and behave.
Welcome to the Pond Brawl.
Take a guess if they are essential or not. Yeah. I'm thinking she's probably essential, but you never know.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
So is a delight when you kill an NPC and they're not essential.
What can I do for you?
I'll be back in a moment. Cool. Hey, what you got here? Shroudhearth Barrow. Wilhelm. I mean, the guy's got a point. I've never been in a Nordic barrow yet where I'm not immediately attacked by 500 Draugr Dreadlords.
I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Have you looked around? Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
I just met you and this is crazy. But here's 500 gold.
Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
I don't have a rhyme for maybe.
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
I'm starting to agree with you, dude.
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves.
The city is rotten.
How much coin
I
they
have
make
seen
off the
its
misery
heart.
of others.
One day all the whores and politicians will look up and scream, "Save us!" And I'll look down and whisper, "No." Hi Miki, how you doing? Hello! Have you been? You had a good week? Maybe we should speak to the authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them.
No, I mean like the real authority. The only authority in town.
Keep your head down
Me.
and pay off the right people. It's our name for the old sewers that run under the
I'm
city.
doing good, thanks.
It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stalks
Feeling
the
a lot
place
better after
full
my
of
holiday.
those that aren't good enough to join. So watch yourself if you venture down there. Good day.
Nice and rested from my holiday, but nice and tired from my 8-hour train ride. Oh, I forgot to check what this guy actually sells and or buys.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Julianos. Who's he? Actually, there's some decent stuff. Nothing I want, but decent stuff. I don't know what Wabberjack is, and I don't want to know. don't think I've got much with me right now. I just don't know that I want to know. Wabberjack, not even once. Actually, that's for mine. No wonder people are acting weird around me. I'm still in my heavy armor.
Until next, I have. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Truth.
Until next.
There we go. There we go. See, we'll blend right in now. Okay. 3 p.m? It was like 7 in the morning. How blue everything is.
Are you feeling sick?
No, I've just got some broken bones. Everybody needs to calm down.
You're that mage from the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down over here.
Pretty sure you heard wrong. What we got here?
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
Hey,
I'm the...
don't look.
Huh?
What the?
Excuse me?
I'm quite busy. Need something? Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
she owns the
surprised
Thieves
if
Guild.
she's
It's
the
like an
one
open
pulling the
secret.
strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire.
Sin's
I'd
a
also
mountain,
warn
you
you
know.
not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems. Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
I go around arresting the Thieves Guild, we'd be at it all morning.
Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.
So what if I have a problem? I know how to deal with it.
Only a problem when I run out.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend we serve only the best here. Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me. Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant. She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Yeah. Yeah, what do the gods even do? And yet I'm pretty sure I'd get a bounty if I caused trouble. I don't know, maybe I should test it and find out.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrick. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Take a look.
Hmm. I'll buy one just so this guy doesn't die. Just to make it clear that I'll take orders from anyone. I'm gonna chug a whole bunch of beer that I bought somewhere else right in front of him as well.
Come back and see us again.
Cliff Racer. To be read immediately. All employees are to be subject to random drug searches. Thieves Guild have a problem with stealing, apparently. What a twist.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew.
As far as I know, there wasn't actually a cartoon called Cliff Racer. Alright, no. Cliff Racer was the name of the main character in my imaginary cartoon. As far as I know, that my imaginary cartoon didn't actually exist, and yet I can almost picture it in my mind. I can see his outfit, his car. Oh, I can almost hear the theme tune. It's driving me mad.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
It's okay. I'll take enough money back from Maven. Anyone who knows a Cliff Racer can definitely hear something that's driving them mad.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I judge you for what? I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm selling the best meat in town for cheap. Interested? Need something? Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone?
Interesting.
It makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
No, Frank.
Whoa.
You got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap meat. I'm selling good meat for cheap. Blackbriar meat. I'll sell cases of it for
You're a bold man to be selling stolen ale while people are teleporting next to you.
If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into
You realize that means that you don't...
keep your mouth shut. He'd write us out in a second.
So, you want me to take all the money that the person would pay you for delivering this stuff? So you steal the stuff, I deliver it, it's a cooperative effort, and I get all of the money. That's... I mean, okay, I mean... I don't understand what's in this for you. Maybe you just hate the Blackbriars as much as I do? No way, that sounds illegal. Strongly opposed to crime in all its forms.
Good.
I'm in.
Now get going. Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat.
What are you selling?
Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that?
What, a quarter price?
Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift.
Sure. Consider it a donation for your good work of upsetting the Blackbriars. Hey man, you were watching every bit of that, huh? You hear the whole thing? Well listen, if you're waiting for me to tell you about it, I'm probably not going to. So, make of that what you will. Note from Maven. If you ever dare to create arbitrary rules on my behalf again, I'll show you what your insides look like. Arbitrary rules, huh? Hello? Is it really stealing something if it's hidden in the first place?
Welcome.
That just makes it
Allow me
treasure.
to recommend the Blackbriar mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Really? You think I should buy the drink that you sell here? You think that having come to the Blackbriar Meadery, I should buy some Blackbriar mead? The only thing sold at the Blackbriar Meadery. That guy's right, he's not very smart.
Protect yourself.
Buy armor from quality in Skyrim.
With legendary
Make love
Argonian
like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Is there a leather thing nearby? That's what I need.
beautiful
Genuine
baubles
Falmer
and
blood
hidden
elixir for
gems
sale.
over
Live for
here.
thousands of years, see into other people's thoughts.
A fairest price and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
Buying
Relics.
and selling fine jewelry here.
Rare trinkets, finest armies from
Don't
war.
miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
Did he say genuine farmer blood? Is it made from real farmers? When I try and sell farmer blood, people get real angry about it. And he's just selling it on the street. It's sickening. I'm outraged by this. Was I increasing? What was I working on? Like sneak? Pickpocket? There was one of the magic ones that I wanted, wasn't there? Alteration? Here we go. Yeah, give me that magic resistance, please.
Craftsmanship.
Gems, potions, stock ingredients, I have them all.
Make love like a
saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the magic?
Could be yours.
Working gold in a workshop. You watch the magic.
Come to see Balorman perform miracles with steel, eh?
We need a forge, don't we?
What brings you to Balorman today? Repair? Purchase?
Does Balorman always speak of Balorman in the third person?
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Such an amazing smith that people think it must be magic.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Alright, I'll work on that.
I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of my smithing is genuinely magic, since I enchant most of what I make.
Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Yeah, maybe use it to buy some fire salts, I don't know.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. A flame atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Fire salt sounds like a drug. Yeah. It's not done at the forge, no. Changing metals into other metals I was doing at the forge, though. Although I would also need a furnace? A smelter.
Looking to protect yourself?
To complete the
deal
job.
some damage.
Yeah, a good whiff of fire salt. Yeah, if only I could get a smelter demon to follow me around, so I could smelt stuff anywhere. You try burning regular salt. Regular salt doesn't last very long. I don't think you can burn regular salt, can you? I know you can, like, evaporate salt water to just get a pile of salt. So I assume salt doesn't do much in the face of heat. Oh. So I can buy black briar meat from this guy for 10 gold and sell it for 16. I smell profit.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
thousands of years, seeing to other.
I may have misheard that. Was that guy offering me gold and jewels, glittering baubles paid for in blood?
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this.
Welcome to Riften.
You've been a Blades.
Been a good friend to you? We met like less than a minute ago, but I guess we've gotten along pretty well in that minute. So you know what? I'll allow it. We can be good friends.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Real dark out.
Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now.
So you're in charge around here, huh?
Always sneaking about.
Are you feeling sick? I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all. My mother spares no expense where I'm concerned.
Out of the way.
Once I'm in charge, I have bigger aspirations than
Oh my
just
gosh,
Skyrim.
shut up.
I plan to bring Blackbriar mead to all of Tamriel.
I just need a room, again.
Your allegiance lies
We
with
just
the
woke up.
Empire. We haven't much to discuss.
I believe you have
If you've got the coin, you're welcome. Are you joking? You just rented Riften's biggest exports use. What can I get? If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Excuse me, Steve?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends? Come back and see us again.
Goodbye.
Looking for a place to stay?
You look like you could use
Right,
a
I've
drink.
forgotten how silly the inn
What do you
system
say
is.
for
You get it for
cheap?
24 hours. So you can just...
I already
You can
said
buy it
Shaka
one
doesn't owe
night
me
and
a
then
thing,
go back
so
to
get
it the
off my
night
back.
after. Before it's expired and sleep there another night. Even though that takes you over your 24 hours. They don't like turf you out mid-sleep.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses.
So everybody's talking at me at once and it's giving me a headache.
Ready to make some coin?
Riften is too loud. Yes, block out some of the noise for me, Buzz. I appreciate it.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Ooh, let's go back to the market and see if I can sell some of this stuff that's weighing me down.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Stop. People need to stop walking up to me and saying that they don't want to talk to me. I'm feeling triggered here. This is reminding me of being back in school.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Got invited to a clan, plot twist, you're not allowed? What, Miki?
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Why did you get invited to a clan that you're not allowed in? What's going on?
Divines bless your kind heart. All right, then.
It's so good to see you again.
Considering we're in Riften.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask you.
You know what's good for you.
I can't take this place anymore. The trees, all the colors, the city so dark. Why?
It's a really miserable city. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the people I'm giving coins to here are probably just thieves pretending to be beggars, but hey.
So tired.
It,
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
I got tons of gold to spare, and...
Have anything you wish to sell? I pay fair prices for all sorts of goods.
Yeah, as long as some of them gets to the actual beggars. What, Miki? That kind of sounds very not okay.
I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
Yeah, you should report that to the game handlers or what have you. Because that is super not cool. And yeah, definitely don't join. Nobody should join. Yeah, it's a good call, Phoenix. Oh, so that poll's still running. I almost forgot about that. Somebody vote, please. Last time I checked, it was tied. Why does every poll we have... Why is every poll we have tied? Stop playing with audio filters? Is there something up with my voice, guys? Steve, what is going on? Is anybody else?
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
My voice sounds normal to me, but I've got my headphones on, so I can barely hear myself. Nobody else is hearing weird things?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Teldani. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
I think this book may answer your questions. Hands him a copy of the Bible. Yeah, I've had it a few times recently where, like, a Twitch stream will sound messed up until you refresh it. Yeah, what's the game, Miki? 'Cause that's... If the mods aren't doing anything about it, that's really upsetting. Are we talking CSGO here? Do we need to stop playing CSGO? And also maybe report CSGO to Steam? Report it to Steam and explain that the game managers are doing nothing about it, because then it reflects badly on Steam, and they might force them to do something about it.
Let me see that. Yes, this is it. I don't know how you found this, stranger, but you've obviously succeeded where I had failed.
I don't know what I gave him, to be honest,
Let
but...
me offer you this key. It unlocks my strongbox under my stand in the marketplace. Help yourself to anything inside.
Oh, okay.
I really appreciate what you've done for me. I'll never forget it.
It's not CSGO, okay.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
I'm relieved that I don't have to rage quit it, I guess.
Zora's wisdom to you, friend.
Unlocks your strongbox under your stall in the marketplace. This is presumably your stall in the marketplace. Where's this strongbox of yours? I don't... Does he mean under the stall in the marketplace? I've got to glitch outside the universe to get to it. I mean, that's what we did in Whiterun, so...
Just what you see here.
Clash of Clans. I don't even know that one. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I have no idea what it is. So the clan are super racist, huh? Mobile game with man yelling icon. Right. I didn't even know it was a mobile game. Yeah. I thought you were going to take that somewhere different, Buzz. I was expecting you'd follow it up with, like, I don't know, the McTavies from across Scotland. Those folks are awful. You seen the adverts these days? I haven't. A lawless madness, that sounds about right. Can you report, are they on like the Google Play Store? Can you report them to those guys? I think I'm overweight and I don't have anything to sell. I should have put that level up into stamina. What was I thinking? Nobody needs health. Oh, I'm carrying on dragon bone and dragon scales. No wonder I'm overweight. Like Scots and the English, or the Scots and the Irish, or the Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots ruining Scotland for the Scots.
I really appreciate what you've done for me. I'll never forget it. Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
All meats guaranteed clean and free from rock joint.
If there's anything you wish to purchase, just let me know.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Do you not agree, Steve?
You're back.
Do you not feel that the Scots' ancient enemy, the Scots, is ruining Scotland?
I've never seen me all this upset about it.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
No. Well, I suppose if you're not on the side of the Scots, that must mean that you're on the side of the Scots, and therefore hate the Scots, right? It's a Simpsons reference, Steve. I don't know if you're maybe not familiar with it. Vankeeper Willie is like brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like the Scots and the Irish, or the Scots and the English, or the Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots ruining Scotland for the Scots. Okay. I'm not well. That sounds likely. I'm often not well. Excuse me, I'm talking to you.
I do. Only would you be interested in gathering? Thank you, Lan. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next
Flawless
creation.
sapphires, mammoth
2 flawless
tusk, chunk of
sapphires,
gold ore.
a mammoth
Okay.
tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Perfect. Melting this down will give me plenty of gold for those necklaces I started.
Okay, I think one of the other stores is selling a mammoth tusk, so I can probably get that pretty quickly. $20 million gold a day, and all the upgrades in the game cost $5 million. Okay. Sword Forge. I mean, I've never heard of it, but I get the idea.
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
Do you want me to headbutt him until he dies?
Just what you see here.
I've got like 5 million lockpicks. I ran out once, and since then I've bought every lockpick that I've seen. It's become a compulsion.
Glad to see you finally.
I see a lockpick and I buy it, but I mean I don't break lockpicks that often anymore. Okay, I can't just headbutt this guy until he stops doing what he's doing.
Buy armor from Grelka.
Can I everything I've got on display, really?
There we go, mammoth tusk.
I really appreciate what you've done for me. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, you probably weren't going to sell that mammoth tusk to anybody else.
This tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Safe travels, Landstrider.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
Beds don't cure broken
You gonna
bones.
buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
That's interesting, because I've been all over Skyrim selling junk, and I'm a millionaire, so have you considered the possibility that it's your bedside manner that's interfering with your sales? Why would you want to leave Skyrim? I can't imagine.
The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
I've actually been in several burial cairns, and oh no, wait, I understand what you mean. You're playing it too, Miki? I could do with a game for my mobile, but I don't really want a mobile game. Maybe if they ever release the game for mobile that's not a mobile game, I might get that.
They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place for that scum. There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in there is through a door off of the canal. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here.
Hypothetically, if we were to cement up this door that's the only way into the sewer tunnels, what would happen?
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Not like I'm ever gonna level this up on its own, sure. EXP is EXP.
Take a look.
Oh, okay. Instead of the usual thing where it's like, nah, pay for extra energy. Instead, just everything happens on its own, and there's nothing more to do. It's a weird one. Oh, it's tusks everywhere. Why doesn't the jeweler just buy some? I'm starting to feel like I've been swindled.
Come back when
Oh,
you're
well.
ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it. You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
The highest quality in Skyrim.
Okay, what else we got going on here?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 3 customs each.
Okay, so that's the entrance. So this place isn't as big as I initially thought. It looked huge. It's weird that these gates lead to the same place, but one was locked and the other wasn't. Actually, judging by that lockpicking, I don't think that was locked after all. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think these gates are locked. I think they're just the handle's a bit stiff. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I was longing for a mobile game when I was on the train yesterday for 8 hours. But to be honest, the next time I need a mobile game will probably be next year when I'm on a train for 8 hours. So I guess it's not super urgent. Sorry.
Go away. You know what's good for you.
I said sorry.
To ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous. Good. Glad we straightened that out. Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Pretzel, hey, how you doing? You having a good day? Hold on. Let me try out my new thing. Let me see if this works. It's experimental. It might not work. It's my first time trying this. Pretzel is here. That means I need to give you a shout out.
This is my shout out. This is my shout out. Check out my stream. If you like vegans, die. Hit that follow button.
Hopefully that worked. I can't actually see it on my end. Blatant theft. It's called parody, Buzz. What was that? That was a shout out for Pretzel Punch. He's a good dude. He always gives me a shout out, so I thought he deserved one in return. I'm glad you liked it, Pretz. Glad to be back. Oh, very much so. I had an awful time. My hosts were terrible. Oh, hi, Buzz. I didn't see you come in. I don't know. Even when you have a nice time, it's kind of nice to be back at home and in your own bed and doing your streams again, right? Well, no, Burzum was a great host. I had a wonderful time on my holiday. It is also nice to be streaming again. You following me, or...?
Go away. You know what's good for you.
You want me to go away, but you're following me around. I don't understand. Yeah, you're just back from a holiday yourself, right, Pretz? Were you in California? How was your holiday? You have a good time? Somebody keeps littering the graveyard with all these old flowers. Oh well, waste not, want not. Such a good citizen cleaning up after people. You home? Oh, you're not back yet? Oh, are you on the plane? You're flying back, right? I remember you talking about how you'd watch some streams on the plane if the Wi-Fi was good enough, but I'm boggling at the idea of being able to watch streams on a plane. A plane with Wi-Fi where you can watch stuff is clearly witchcraft.
Fancy magic someplace else. How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Oh, a Temple of Talos. Ah, okay, fair enough. I hope you have a good flight, dude. All the flights I've ever been on, the in-flight Wi-Fi has been really expensive. So I've never even tried it.
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be
the dragon of the north? Wait, is it possible that Talos is actually Akatosh?
Battle and have his blood spill upon the earth, then allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
Yeah, here's hoping, Pretz.
Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
Oh, are you the wife of that other guy?
I trained our daughter
Yeah.
as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos.
Yeah, you either die at Talos or live long enough to become Akatosh.
She ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
Yeah, the train ride was alright.
Let us guide you.
It was perhaps the most unremarkable train ride I've ever been on. Absolutely nothing happened, so it's okay. Actually, the only remarkable thing that happened about it is I actually got the same seat that was on my ticket. Nobody was sat there when I got on the train. So I just got my window seat and I read my book for 8 hours. Not much more to say about it. Normally there's some shenanigans, but this time around, no breakdowns or anything. Perhaps I can't sleep in a bed. Do you think I can sleep on a train?
Go away. You know what's good for you.
This lady just keeps following me around saying go away. I don't know what to do about that. Nah, I just read my book. Read some webcomics. Played on my Game Boy a little bit. Honestly, it's pretty much what I'd be doing at home, so it's not too bad.
How may I help you, my daughter? Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. Wonderful! Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
That feels like a very out of character question. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? My current goal / mission? Well, I did come here to meet an important plot NPC who's hiding out in the sewers and has vital information to defeat the dragons and save all of Skyrim. But on my way there, a lady at the bar mildly annoyed me. So now my main mission is to destroy her and everything she holds dear.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Huh. Interesting. That's very, it's very Nord-centric though, right? Like, sure, I could buy an amulet of Mara and begin a romance subplot. That's cool and all, but I'm an orc, and in fact, I'm an orc war leader. You know, I don't currently have a stronghold, but pretty soon, after I've killed everybody in my way, all of Skyrim will be my stronghold. And an orc war leader needs a harem. I mean, you can't expect me to marry just one person, right?
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim
Yeah,
respond
I'll
to
buy an
deeds.
amulet. Maybe it'll be
Find
fun.
more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
Largest stronghold in Tamriel? Heck yeah. I just need to explain to some people that they're not the biggest fish in the barrel anymore.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
This game thinks so small. Charitable donation, 5 gold. Can I give this guy 20,000 gold and have all of the town's problems fix themselves?
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence. We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many.
The lady greets me with, Mara bless you, and then I ask her which god does she follow.
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
Sure, sounds fun.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastrad. This is the prayer heard by the goddess.
That's very specific.
Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Mara upon you.
Cool. Forget this dragon stuff. We're This is now a rom-com.
Visiting Riften?
We do it. This is Skyrim, the dating game. Also, I'm pretty sure that I've accidentally moved the camera behind one of those little red banners, but for a second there, that terrified me. So a wave of lava is washing towards me. I wasn't ready.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a priestess at the Temple of Mara.
Okay.
How may I help you, my daughter? Huh?
Which pantheon do you worship? I wonder what would happen if I strolled into a church and asked the priest what pantheon he worshipped. Too bad I don't have the guts to do that in real life. I'm only courageous when hidden safely behind a screen. Trouble in the mausoleum, huh? There's nothing new there. Do you need more than one god to have a pantheon?
What do you need?
Good afternoon.
Or is the Christian god... Does the Christian god form the Christian pantheon on his own? Holding it. I mean, I do go everywhere that I travel wearing full Daedric armor. Except, I mean, in town right now, so I took it off for my vampiric dress.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
So maybe they're mistaking me for somebody more respectable than I am. You can't go walking around town in full armor, though. You look like a lunatic.
Need something?
Whoa! Oh my gosh, how long have you been there? I did not see you when I walked in.
Need something? This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all. I'm only a humble acolyte, though. If you wish to avail yourself of Mara's blessing, you should speak with Denya Balu or Maramal. See ya.
Okay, I didn't think that conversation was finished, but you obviously disagree. Yeah, there's the question, perhaps. Okay, let's go poking around the halls of the dead. Whoa, wow, okay.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
Man, the undead are getting more and more convincing. The ones I saw at the last Hall of the Dead were just like bones, but this one, looks almost alive. I mean, if it wasn't for the dead look in the eyes and the rotten wrinkling of the flesh, you'd think she was actually a person.
If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
The skeleton was inside you all along, Pretzel.
My father was a priest of Arcay. All my life was spent around the dead, being forced to learn the proper burial rituals and prayers. I never had any friends. Who'd want to spend time with the weird little girl who hangs around dead people? So I grew up with a miserable trade. This is all I know how to do. Prepare and inter the deceased.
Who'd want to be friends with the...
I'd ask you to maintain civility while you...
with the miserable girl who hangs around with dead people? My sister.
Yes?
Finally, I found a kindred spirit.
Come to laugh. I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I believe once it's interred with my father's remains,
thank you, Fats.
I'll be at
It means
peace
a
with
lot
his
to me.
memory.
I'll be looking forward to your streams when you get back, believe it.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help. Here, I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest. A priest of Arcay is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father. The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't.
So your father gave you a magic ceremonial dagger when you became a priest like him, and now you're like, yeah, but I don't want to be a priest though, so I'm going to give it him back. In his grave. That's, only deepening your kinship with, Raven Tear Sorrowsong here, I have to say. Hate you, Dad.
I had to, for honor's sake, but I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion. When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new High Priest's dagger, but I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted. Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
Yeah? Didn't you say it was in, like, Windhelm? That's, like, not far away. Oh well. Yeah? You obviously don't spend enough time hanging around in graveyards, Pets. It's where all the action happens. That one had 7, it broke the pattern. I was about to say, wait, all the skeletons have 2 gold pieces. Do not place like a gold piece on each eye to help a person cross the river. But then one of them had 7. So either it's not a place a gold place a gold coin on the eye thing, or that guy had a very unfortunate birth defect. Is this... excuse me, miss?
Anything else? What do you need?
Is this the entire Hall of the Dead? I found a note saying that there was weird noises and strange things happening in the Hall of the Dead. And I assumed that, like in every other Hall of the Dead that I've ever visited, as soon as I entered, a skeleton host would assail me, but it doesn't seem like there's much going on here. Maybe I should come back at night? I don't know. This is 6 PM already. I tell you, time passes faster in this town than anywhere else in Skyrim. Probably the Thieves Guild is stealing my time.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Alright, well, is there anything else going on around here? Oh, yeah, I am the worst at updating the schedule, perhaps I always forget. The new game is going to be Hollow Knight. That's what won the poll. And I am quite looking forward to playing it. It's 2D Dark Souls. The most important thing is that it gives me lots of ammunition to use to annoy Burzum, whose favourite Soulsborne is Dark Souls 3. We played all the Soulsborne games in order. Each time there's been a poll to see what game people want me to play next, and each time the Soulsborne game has won. I think I played Dark Souls 1 without a poll, because it was the first one in this time slot. But after Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls won the poll, and then I put up Dark Souls 2 amongst a bunch of other games, and that won the poll. And then I put up Bloodborne amongst a bunch of other games, and Bloodborne won the poll. And then I put up Dark Souls 3 amongst a bunch of other games, and Dark Souls 3 lost the poll. So obviously Dark Souls 3 is just, it's the black sheep of the Dark Souls games. Not very popular, not nearly as good. Everybody likes the other games, but I think we can all agree that Dark Souls 3 is the weakest, the worst Dark Souls game. Pretty much killed the series. That's why there's not been a Dark Souls 4. Liked until the last 20%. Okay. I'll be going into it almost entirely blind, to be honest. So I'll
yourself the adventuring type, eh?
see how it goes, I guess.
Just
But
as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in
the little
a
bits that I've
battle
seen look really cool.
I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim. To wield a blade as if it
Sorry,
was an extension
just
of
thinking
my
about my experiments. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls.
Like in a
Master
literal
Elgrim
sense?
says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Death Bell.
Everybody
20
here has a
Nightshade,
fetch
and
quest.
20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time.
I mean, I know nobody in Skyrim can take care of problems on their own. But this town has got to be the worst for people coming up to me and saying, "Hey, I need you to go fetch this."
It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die.
So even though I hate the Maven Blackfire, that lady there, I was like, this lady actually seems okay, to be honest. She wants to be an alchemist. I do a lot of alchemy. I can empathize with that. She seems nice and friendly. I'll help her get her ingredients. What a friendly person. And I ask why she's interested in alchemy. I love it when a person's heart stops and their eyes glaze over. Okay. Okay. Guys, I think this lady might be a psychopath.
Nernroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim.
Wait, you want 20? Did she say 20 Nernroot? Oh, that is so rare.
Last we have
oh well.
Which only
Guess I'll
grows
find
in
some.
marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable.
She probably provides the Dark Brotherhood with poisons. In which case it's to my benefit that she gets what she needs, because the Dark Brotherhood regularly send me a dagger and a wide assortment of potions. It's very generous of them.
My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud.
All that wealth, and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. None of that interests me. I just want to make people die.
My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Any luck gathering those ingredients?
Since Maven disrespected me, I feel like I should rob and/or burn her house. But there's nothing really here that I really want. Maybe later. Okay. I take the statue of Debella, and nobody can stop me. I need one for my house, okay? Sabion. Honningbrew, huh? For our disagreement, I fear that business had gotten the best of our friendship. The Bannered Mare and White One, should you wish to speak to me? Christoph Bartlett. Okay. Should I rob and/or burn her house? Honestly, the only reason that she didn't immediately die for her disrespect is because, well, okay, two reasons. It's because I still got some jobs to do in town and I don't really want to deal with the angry guards yet. And two, she's almost certainly a plot NPC who cannot die. That's never stopped me from trying, but, you know, it stopped me from succeeding. But anyway, we've made some friends, so so maybe Riften isn't all that bad. We've met this cool lady who lives in a graveyard, and this other girl who wants everyone to die, you know? Finally, some people we've got something in common with. Ah. There we go. Whoa, okay. Summon the Dark Brotherhood, the Black Sacrament. An effigy. An effigy. Stab the effigy repeatedly. Oh, okay. So every time the Dark Brotherhood have attacked me, they've had a note saying the Dark Sacrament has been performed. Man, has that been performed every time that they've sent an assassin after me, or is it like an ongoing thing? Like, did somebody do it once and they've remained after me? Okay, well, I know the guards are useless around here, but maybe there's somebody I can turn this into, who knows. Wait, what was the name on that letter? Yeah, it is Maven. In case you said something that's worth repeating, in case you said something that's worth repeating. You're repeating yourself about repeating yourself, Pretzel. You've gone too meta. Don't worry, I've not said anything interesting all stream. I doubt that I said anything interesting in the minutes you were gone. Hey Jess, how are you doing? I am back. Got home at like 10 PM yesterday. Streams are here again. Yeah, how are you doing, Jess? You good? You're back to streaming, right? I think I saw on Twitter you did a stream while I was off. Well, you know what? I wasn't originally going to rob this place just yet, but I mean... I might as well at this point. Yeah, main thing you probably missed, Prats, is that I found a secret room containing a sacrificial circle and a dismembered corpse. Along with a book on how to summon the Black Brotherhood to kill somebody, and a note berating the Black Brotherhood for not killing people well enough. Signed by Astrid, the head of the Blackbriar Meadery, and probably the head of the Thieves Guild. So I swiped it. Excuse me. Maybe there's I know that the authorities around here are kind of useless, but you know, maybe there's an authority I can turn it into. We'll see what happens. And since I've already stolen things from these guys, I might as well steal everything else that looks useful. What do I care? Oops. Oh no, I upset my new friend! Wow. Your response time is incredible.
Alright, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
Also, did you call me an elf? I mean, technically true.
Gathering those ingredients?
What have I done for you? Yeah, I had a great time, thank you. It was very relaxing. You're streaming this evening? Okay. What's the game gonna be? Have you started, you're gonna start Dragon Age 3 again, right? Is that your next game, or are you still doing... Yoink. Sherlock Holmes. Sick of this prejudice against Awesomer. Very few orcs are horrific murderers. I mean, I am, sure. But I'm not like typical of my species. Most of them are weaklings. That'll change when I'm in charge. How do I get out of this house? Yeah, I feel like most people don't realize that. It's pretty sharp. I don't often get called an elf. Okay, back to the inn, I guess, and in the morning we'll go talk to the local Jarl. And then maybe explore the sewers.
It's so good to see you.
Hi, Ada.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
If you've got the coin, what can I get you? Meat? Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks, Jess. I enjoyed my holiday, but it's also nice to be back.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
I've missed streaming, and I've missed you guys.
For you, that skill can be bought.
It's been really nice seeing everybody again today. Yeah, I saw the poll.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Planning to charm Cassie, right?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
It's nice to see that you're going to be playing a mage as well, considering that normally you're
At my armor stand in the market, or are you that
famously prejudiced against mages.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Wine?
Yeah, you guys should definitely follow each other. Hold on. Let me give Jess a shout out as well. I know I think Steve's still lurking, and I'm not. I mean, it's come up with other people, which is why I've done it, but I don't want to feel left out. Steve's retro has obviously been playing retro. Is you know, pretty much permanent state of affairs. Yeah, Fred's, Jess, Steve. I mean, it's pretty much my three favorite streamers in here right now. I love watching all of you guys' stuff. Yeah, my three favorite streamers are in here now. Burzum, Miki, and Nightbot. Burz, you know I'd watch your streams if you actually streamed. Help, help! My companion has betrayed me. Having seen me break into this room, he's decided to trap me here. To prove that I'm a... Aha, I got past him. You can prove my guilt. In my defense, I wasn't planning to, like, rob the place or anything. I just wanted to practice, my luck picking. Yes. Are you wearing armored leggings with tears in the knees? Okay, I'm officially declaring it. Fashion has gone too far.
Yes.
Okay? I see all these fashionably torn jeans and stuff, where, like, you know, with the holes in the legs and stuff.
Need something?
Like that's one thing, but this is armor, okay? It's for safety purposes. You can't wear a suit of armor with the knees worn away for fashion. I'm sorry, but that's too much. As an armor smith, that offends me. Kids these days.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing. So
Kids these days going around flashing their knees. It's outrageous. The bee's knees.
Yes.
Oh, so I missed what Pretzel was saying. Yeah, absolutely, Pretz. That is the source of my power. If I were to ever eat dairy products, I would instantly lose all of my magic. Yeah, I thought Cassandra was really cool when I played Dragon Age 3. She was the one that I romanced. And I'm heavily mage aligned, and she's tentatively Templar aligned, so we had a few arguments, but you know, that's life. I think you'll enjoy her storyline. I'll try not to say much more about it. Oh yeah, perhaps? That's great. Assuming that patches are better for you than vaping. I assume they are. I don't actually know. Like, vaping is already supposed to be a lot healthier for you. Honor all orphanage. Okay.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Sniff, this is about that 1 gold bounty. I'm not paying it. Not until I get rid of my, stolen goods, anyway. See, I never steal for money, but I sometimes steal because I really dislike a person. And also because I've got a bit of a collection of Debella statues going. But yeah, that's great news, Professor. I'm very glad to hear it. Good for you. And also for Jess, who I didn't know was quitting or indeed had started, but
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That might...
so yeah, like I've worked in a respiratory ward at a hospital, so it's fair to say that I've got a probably a bias against smoking, but I'm glad to hear about people quitting. It's better for you, and you can do it. You're all strong people, and I believe in you. Physical act. Yeah, just the habit of it. You gotta break it, Pretz. You've got the power. "9/11 Health Registry"? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm proud of you for moving on to the next stage and quitting.
wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelod. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
This person is busy. Excuse me?
You have no business being in here. Riffraff. That's all you Riften people are.
You really shouldn't be here.
Did she just call me a Riften person?
Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors.
If Grelod were to say accidentally fall off the roof 17 times, would you be in charge of this place? Asking for a friend. Oh, I see, perhaps. Oof. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's... eesh. Yeah, that's good, Jess. I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
Please, lady, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even meaner. I do hope Mummy and Father come. It's too bad the orphanage. Aventus Aretino? He only lived here for a while. I think his mother got sick and died or something.
Aventus Aretino,
Anyway,
that sounds
he's gone now.
familiar.
He ran
Is
away.
he in Whiterun?
But Samuel told me he's back home in Windhelm and is doing some kind of dark ritual.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's that kid.
Bye.
I hate it here. A little boy who lived here, Aventus Aretino.
We should go see him and see if he wants us to kill Grelad.
Because his mother just died. He ran away, back home to Windhelm. Samuel told me he's trying to get some murderer people to come.
Yeah, I was really disappointed when I found out there was a limit of 2 kids. I was planning to buy every house in the game just so I had places to store all my kids.
My parents dropped. You look kind of scary. Oh, Aventus Aretino? He was sent here when his mother died, but he ran away. I heard he went back to his house in Windhelm, and he's trying to get the Dark Brotherhood to come and murder Grelad. That would be so wonderful.
Yeah, to store all of them.
I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go.
Child storage facility is what we need. Where did Grelad go? To have words with her. Words like Fusrodar. Wandered off. I'm probably supposed to go talk to the kid in wherever it was, I've already forgotten. And then come back here and murder this lady. I don't know, can I just kill her while nobody's looking and not have it be an issue? What do you think? Fucking Lydia. Lydia is a kid.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Lydia does less around the house than my children do. My kids are always hard at work with at the training dummy with their burning elven daggers and the like. They're good kids. Lydia, I haven't seen her stand up in months. I'm not convinced she can anymore.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Oh my heck.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Party time, heck yeah.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
New deck? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the failings. I hope you're having a good day. Pretzel. Wow. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Really appreciate it, man. It means so much to me. Everybody, follow Pretzel. You have to. Everybody has to follow Pretzel. Pretzel, thank you so much for your support. And I hope you're gonna have a great flight. And a good trip home. Let me give you a shout out one more time, because I'm proud of it. And yeah, have a good trip home, and I hope to see your stream soon. And everybody follow Pretzel because he is amazing and also beautiful.
This is my shout out. This is my shout out. Check out my stream if you like vegans. Die, die, die. Hit that follow button.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Pets. Give my regards to Megan. And yeah, I hope I'll catch your stream soon. Have a good trip. Alright. Man, that guy's as bad with an axe as he missed that thing. Look at that. This guy he can't hit a training dummy. He's almost as bad with an axe as I am. Careful! You almost took your friend's head off. Okay, I'm getting out of this training yard. It's a death trap. Yeah, you take it easy too, Pets. Thanks for being here.
Go test your fancy magic someplace else.
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college.
Let's go poke our nose into the jail, because there's a thing we need to do here. And we'll go see what the local Jarl is like.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
Okay.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here.
Am I not?
Business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Yeah, I'm allowed to go anywhere that I want, okay? I'm here by the highest authority in Skyrim. Me. What you reading?
You're that mage from the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down over there.
I like how these, like, this is my first time in here, but everybody recognizes me. I like how these guys can recite that I'm the Archmage of the college, and I'm the newest companion, and I'm good at smithing, and good at enchanting, and I've learned to lockpick, and etc, etc. And then, when I've got a bounty, they're like, wait, I know you. Yeah, no kidding you know me. You know my life story.
Dark, dangerous, and no place for decent folk.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kiraba in the Bee and Barb. She'll set you right.
Oh, thank you. I wandered here into the prison here by accident, looking for a place to sleep. Thanks for setting me straight. Someone's dishing out pictures of me behind my back. Yeah, that's fair, Buzz. Maybe I'm appearing in Skyrim monthly. It's in the headlines. You won't believe what Raven Tear's Sorrow Song did next. There's no law saying you can't break into an empty cell. I have to say, these are the nicest prisons I've seen in Skyrim. This is luxury. Probably funded by the Thieves Guild. Police bards, yeah. And sick tats, bro. Oh man, this guy must have...
Wait, I know you.
Shut up, go away. This man must have done something seriously wrong.
Staying safe, I hope.
Because... this isn't a door. It can no longer be opened. You can't lockpick it, you can't even interact with it. It doesn't even need a key. They've just bricked him in, basically. They've poured cement into the lock. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in there, I guess. Excuse me, sir.
Piss off. I'm busy.
Well, I can see why you're not getting out. Also, I see from your name you're not actually the person that I'm looking for, so what do I care? You got 2 death sentences and a life sentence. To be carried out in that order.
What? What are you looking at?
What exactly are you busy doing?
Piss off. I'm busy. Get away from me.
Feet glow like the moon when she
Watch the
walketh.
skies, traveler.
It's very poetic. Muscled like a ball. I'd be muscled to wield a bow like I do. Sleep in bed. Man, I've been paying for an inn all this time, when I could have just been breaking into the prison and just sleeping wherever I wanted.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I've always got time for lovely ladies.
Alright, I'm gonna come back to you in a minute. And decide how offended I am. I noticed that guy has also had the lock cemented shut. I don't know, people call the local guard here soft and corrupt, but I mean, they don't seem to mess around with their prison cells. It's 2 people bricked into a cell until they die. Whoop. 3 of them. 3 of them. Excuse me, miss. Miss? Miss? Excuse me? Miss? Fine, I'll go talk to the annoying guy. Oh, I got away with it.
Me. Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call?
Just quietly robbing a guy in prison.
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself. Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is. amusing. When speaking of the Blackbriars, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit
I'm making a mental note to assassinate this person
really
later.
outright own Frost.
Like, I'd kill him now, but I already agreed to this horse business. But he needs to die before he goes after this girl, right?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge, and I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
The key that I already stole? Yeah, oh well.
Well, I'm not stealing anything. Besides, some jail time isn't gonna make me roll over and play dead. Visit me anytime.
Yeah,
I'm not
whatever.
going anywhere soon.
He doesn't really have anything else. So.
Don't even think about it.
Guys. I just stole his sweet roll. The coin purse apparently isn't stealing. You can just take coin purses. Okay, I think we're done down here. Yeah, I'll steal Maven's horse. I hate her. I wonder if the barracks is worth going to. Poke around, I suppose. You never know where there might be adventure.
Wait, I know you.
Let's go to the place where everyone knows your name. Yeah, not much exciting going on here. I thought there might be a captain of the guard I could speak to or something, but looks like it's mostly just sleeping quarters.
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake. My guess, Spriggans.
Well, it's nice to know that the local guard are on top of it.
Dragons?
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Okay. Let's go check out the Jarl's place. See what we got going on over here. There's a wizard or some such.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance, but speak your mind. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the Keep.
Ridiculous accusations. Of course there's corruption in the keep.
There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. I'd hardly call them a guild, more like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. You're welcome.
No follow-up questions about the invasion?
You continue to obey our laws.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Why are you stood here while I'm asking people questions about you?
Well for you.
As Jarl, did you have some sort of official business here? Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall.
Nice hairdo, by the way.
Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet.
I can promise you some of those things.
Liars and bastards, every one of them.
Whoa,
I'd have their heads
language.
on a pike if it wasn't for the war effort. All I need is a dozen men, and we could march into the Ratway and burn them out like rodents. Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy keeping the Imperial forces at bay.
Would you like me to burn
Everyone
down the
knows
right
the
way,
Thieves'
or...?
Guild uses the old sewer system beneath
Like,
Riften
I'm
as
not
the
busy
hideout.
this afternoon.
I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Layla unprotected.
Alright,
I'm keeping my eye on you.
you do that. I like how the wizard here has a shop counter.
I know you.
Not even pretending.
What was it? Oh, you were getting something for me.
Was I? I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've met.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
Oh, okay. She's just delusional.
An investment? Very well. I don't see why not.
Sure. At this point, I'm just giving 500 gold to everyone I meet to see what happens.
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Harmonic energy? A magical construct? Are you telling me you're making a piano that can play itself?
Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics.
Excuse me, you're talking to the Archmage of Winterhold College.
Of universal inversion for a moment. How would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field? Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers
All the calipers
hold
have
materials
disappeared.
in place,
Nobody knows where
a
they've gone.
soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right? Of course! 9 is the most basic of magical principles. Oh, how stupid of me. That completely takes care of all your basic problems: magicka burn, dimensional collapse, and thermic drift. You've done it! Now, if I can only remember what we were originally talking about.
It's not easy being the Archmage. Nobody really listens to you. Especially when you don't know anything about magic and they all know it.
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the Soul Gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well.
Wait. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for those things.
Take a look.
Doop-a-doop. Here we go. Ingredients. This is what I'm looking for. Do you have any fun spells? Anything that I don't already have? No. Wait, water breathing? Ooh, that's new. Yeah, one of those, please. At last, I can fulfill my dream of becoming the legendary River Orc. It's a callback. You guys remember the first episode of the Skyrim streams, right?
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
All over the place. You know, I should be wearing my necklace. I'm seeing who hits on me.
Khajiit guards your back. We follow then.
I know you. Where was it? Huh. Oh! You were getting something for me.
Okay. Let's make some potions. Human flesh and human heart. I was going to turn these in as evidence of the horrific crime that was committed, but I noticed that I don't know all of the stuff that's going on with them, so I'm afraid I really have no choice but to make some potions out of them. Why is human flesh and human heart so rare? Like, I kill humans all the time. You'd think I'd have tons of the stuff. This is some secret to preparing it that I don't know. Okay, let's see what junk we can make. I have 76 blue mountain flowers? Where did I get these?
Then summon.
I'm not gonna complain. Wow. I spent a lot more time flower picking than I thought, I guess. No wonder my inventory is so heavy. I'm weighed down by all the flowers. $136 Dragon Tongue? Oh, mind you, I got that upgrade that like doubles all the things that I pick up. Apparently that upgrade is out of control. Well, a couple more levels and I won't have it anymore. You get all those perks. is a very productive alchemy session. I don't know where I got this many ingredients from, but I can't complain, I guess.
Did we have an appointment? No. Excuse... Take a look.
Yeah, I'm here to sell you 1 million potions. That's what you agreed to buy. Oh wow, she ran out of money that quickly? Oh well.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Should have held on to some rings so I could enchant stuff. Oh well. Maybe if I ever find a smelter.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Jezargo only has so much room to carry things.
Okay. I see you have 1 million. Wow, okay. Yeah, I've already kind of loaded you down with stuff, huh? Operation Give You Stuff to Carry is off to a bad start, then. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you can't take... Well, apparently you can take Dragonbone off of me, a little bit.
We follow then.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain respectable distance from her at all times.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared
come to
well.
gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
Yes,
Because
actually.
I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks.
Okay, you're going on the list.
My mother stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way.
To be fair, I don't like
He's
Ulfric
begun
much.
a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne. All right, then.
These are reasonable statements. I retract my immediate desire to kill you.
What can I do for you? Speak. I wish to hear everything my subjects have to say. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How
I mean,
can
you
they
do have a
continue
Temple of
to lead
Talos
their
here,
already
so...
meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead?
I like anybody who can describe their own people as
If only
having
our
meager
cultures were
lives.
deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion?
I mean,
When
yes,
the smoke cleared,
but I'm hoping
the
that this will lead to further points in the conversation.
It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
Okay.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately.
Why is...
As one of our city's most influential citizens,
Hmm.
she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Okay, so you've put the head of the Thieves Guild in charge of getting rid of the Thieves Guild. Good to know. Suppose I can't give you this note, handwritten by Maven, that proves that she's trying to have people murdered
Good journey to you.
by the Black Brotherhood. No, that would be Too much to ask.
Wait, I know you. Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Everybody knows me. I'm the Dragonborn.
Wait, I know you.
Oh my gosh.
Until next time.
Can we like talk about anything else?
I know you. All right then.
Trouble?
Oh. Can just take these? You know, I probably should have checked if any of those ingredients I just used up were what we needed to supply that one person. Oh well. Far too late now. We'll quest for them someday. Okay, it'll be a day trip. So many notes in this town. This is the most writing I've seen anywhere in Skyrim. Okay, so the Blackbriar family basically aren't even pretending that they don't rule this place.
Tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Go chill in the Jarl's chambers. I guess the door was open, I guess? I guess dealing with Maven and the Thieves Guild is what helps you get a house around here. There's a named house near the entrance that I suspect is the one we'd be able to buy. Looked nice. Conveniently located. 5 minutes from the market. Ooh, that's an unusual gem. We'll take that, please. Nobody wants the unusual gems. It's never stealing to take an unusual gem. This is the lesson that Skyrim teaches us. Okay, I guess we're done in here. The Jarl, disappointingly, didn't have any great quests for me to complete. Is this just a balcony?
What? Ah!
I don't appear to be able to take the Immortals shortcut down to the bottom. What's the point of this then? It's really weird. Oh, I missed a room. Okay. Let's head back outside. And I think I'm going to have to wrap up there. It's getting to be that time. Where's the exit?
I know you.
And next time we can explore the sewers. Where the Thieves Guild reigns. How is it nighttime again? Excuse me. Telling you, time travels faster in this town. It's weird. It's constantly night.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Okay. So yeah, I'll wrap up there next time we play Skyrim, which will be Thursday afternoon. We'll head down to the sewers and see what happens. Oh man, look at this. I don't know if you're still around, Buzz, but for a moment there I thought we were still playing Pathfinder. Yeah, looks familiar, am I right? Trying to learn Teemo. Why? Yes, truly a shimmering beauty. Alright, that's going to be me for this afternoon, but I'll be back this evening with Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And tomorrow afternoon we're going to be starting Hollow Knight. Won the poll for next game after Bloodborne. I'm excited to play that. Yeah, thanks for watching everybody. It's been real good. So many people have shown up today to say hi now that I'm back, and it means a lot to me. Really enjoyed the company. It's always nice seeing you all. So yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. I've had a really good afternoon. It was a great stream to come back to. Let's see if we can find somebody to host, shall we? See who's online. Callister Leisure is playing Megalomania. Let me go say hi over there. Let's go see what's up. So yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. It's been real good. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a good afternoon, everyone.